Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this installment of Renegade of Wrestling. I am your host, JJ Williams. I'm here to bring you my thoughts and give you some of the results that happened at Battleground Pro Wrestling's Taking Liberties this past Saturday night, American Legion Post 716. If you weren't there, shame on you, because it was an awesome card. We did a lot of promoting for this, hyping it, passing out flyers. You guys need to start getting there for this stuff. Show started off with a promo setting up a tag team match later on in the night with stipulation that if Team A lost, they would have to leave the company, and if Team B lost, that their manager would no longer be the commissioner. First match of the night was a double championship match. The Action Coast Empire Heavyweight Championship from Northern California was on the line. Scheduled to be on the line, El Chupacabra, the Mexican werewolf, defending against Sheik Kanabati. Sheik Kanabati got talked into putting his Devil Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship on the line. So we had, like I said, a double title match. Sheik won, ended up taking the Action Coast Empire away from El Chupacabra to become the double champion. Awesome, fast-paced match. Really good way to start off the show, I thought. I thought maybe since it was, for the title and then eventually for both titles, it should have been a little bit deeper in the card as opposed to jerking the curtain, but it was still a great way to get the crowd hot and get everything going. Next we went to a comedy segment, Wrestlers Say the Darndest Thing, with Sean Cosby hosting. He brought out his first guest, Pinky, with his nobodies. Started talking about the Pink Prophecy and how he wants to get the championship belt. Longtime rival Foob Dog came out and shocked the world by not just barking, by actually talking. Set up a gauntlet match against all three of Pinky's nobodies against Foob Dog, which Foobie ended up losing at the very end thanks to offbeat shenanigans. Angel, nobody number 3, was able to get the pinfall over Foob after nobody number 1 and 2 had been defeated, Luis Tapia and Freddie Hellmuth respectively. Then we went on to the match that me and Jeff totally called, the Ring Warrior Championship. Jeremy Yeager versus Tito Escondido versus Tyler Bateman for the Ring Warrior Championship. As we expected, this match was not as much about the championship as it was about Tito and Tyler's blood feud. A great back and forth action though. It was an awesome match with Jeremy Yeager getting the surprise victory after getting F5'd onto Tyler for the pinfall. Working Dead, B-Boy and Chris Cadillac versus the Silverheart Radicals, Lucha Machine and Ray Rosas versus the Revolution versus Circumsexy to determine the number one competitor, the number one contender for the Battleground Tag Team Championships. The Riv, one half of Circumsexy, was injured, so he was replaced by the certified badass, Rick Ellis. There we go. Again, awesome tag team action, back and forth. Number one contenders are B-Boy and Cadillac, the Working Dead. Big ups to those guys. They've been busting their asses in the company as individuals since we started coming in August, and as a team for the past couple of months. I mean, B-Boy's a former Ring Warrior champion within the company. Cadillac finally starting to hit his stride, is always having, fun matches, good matches, and now it looks like Tag Team Gold is in their near future. The Derevkos versus those guys. This was the match that was set up from the promo earlier in the night that I was talking about. Alexis and Sasha Derevko with their manager Dan E. Ramirez, the commissioner of Battleground. Supposed to be against those guys, the team of Furious George and TV. TV wasn't able to be there, the Vigilantes, so Sam Knight stuck his nose into there, stepped up, accompanied Furious George and teamed up with them, only for Furious George to get pinned, and those guys are gone from the company. Then we had a A bit of a strange bedfellows match, if you will. The Suburban Commandos put their tag team titles on the line against Mikey O'Shea and Extreme Loco. These guys have been beating the hell out of each other for the better part of the last 5 or 6 months, ever since Mikey lost the strap to Rico Dynamite. It wasn't going to be pretty going in, and it ended with something nasty and a Riz bomb from the Suburban Commandos onto Loco for the victory. So the Commandos retained their titles. Next up on the agenda, Famous B defended his West Coast Wrestling Company Heavyweight Championship against Tumbleweed, Tough Enough's own AJ Kirsch. I gotta say, it was awesome seeing AJ live. You know, seeing him on Tough Enough and seeing the skill that he possessed, meeting him at Frisco's a year ago and seeing just what a chill dude he was. Actually getting to see him get in the ring and compete against my boy, Casa de 18 Studios boy, was just an honor and a privilege. AJ, if you're watching this, I want to say thank you for coming down to SoCal. It was an honor getting to watch you. Please come back. But tremendous match. Famous B was able to get the victory after his super kick, his patented super kick. But that wasn't the end of the story. Oh no! Certified Badass Rick Ellis came back out from behind the curtain, came out there congratulating B, shaking his hand, and then blindsided him, attacking him. For those of you that don't know, that aren't a member of my Yahoo group, Rick Ellis is a former West Coast Wrestling Company heavyweight champion. God, I get tongue-tied on that stuff. As a former champion, he had to surrender his title due to an injury, and long and the short of it is, he put B through some pain, some crippling pain, telling him that he wants a shot. So I'm smelling a title match next month between Ellis and B. Please, Adam, make that happen, because that's going to be awesome. And your main event of the night was Nick Madrid, runner-up for the PWI Rookie of the Year last year, versus the Battleground Heavyweight Champion Rico Dynamite. Awesome back and forth action. 1 ref got bumped, 2 ref got bumped, title belt got used. Everyone thought that Nick Madrid was the new Battleground champion until the first ref came to, DQ'd because of using the belt. Everybody's heart was broken. We all thought we saw our boy come up there in Los Alamitos, but alas, it was not meant to be on this night, but there's always next time. So, for this week's episode of Renegade of Wrestling, I am JJ Williams. I will see you on Thursday when me and Jeff review Rope Opera, how WCW killed Vince Russo. Tomorrow night is Game 1 of the Kings Devils. Go Kings! And we'll see you next time here on Renegade of Wrestling.